What's up, guys? It is Sam here, and today I wanted to talk about how I was able to build a funnel in Clickfunnels and then the associated auto responder software that I'm using, or auto email responder software that I'm using, and how they tie together, what the end result is going to be, and how I'm going to use email marketing in what I am doing. So, with that being said, if this is your first time here, what's good? My name is Sam, and for those of you who are returning, it's good to freaking see you. Okay, let's get into it. First of all, what is the email marketing and how am I going to use that? Well, the email marketing is essentially going to be just email sent out with a newsletter, for lack of a better words, is going to show or teach something in that newsletter, and then offer potentially tools that are valuable, or products or services that are valuable that I actually would use or have used or do use. So that is how I am going to be using it. And the initial software is that I'm have set up here. I'm going to show you why I chose it. Well, I chose ClickFunnels just because that's the only software I've actually ever heard of to build a funnel on. But it looks like after digging around that a lot of other companies have almost exactly the same thing here. From what I was reading and watching on YouTube videos, supposedly ClickFunnels is easy to work with. Um, Maybe after you get a lot of experience on it, definitely didn't find it to be the case here. In terms of using it, it's relatively super easy to edit a page, but a lot of page editing stuff is relatively simple, I feel like. So I wasn't super impressed with that at all, or going through the whole process, or the help desk. When you click over here to ask a question, whoops, when you click over to ask a question, it takes 20 minutes or a couple of hours for somebody to get back to you. Definitely not impressed with that at all. But this is the software network that I am using. I don't know of another one with a brand that I'm aware of, but it does look like you could probably do something similar in a lot of other softwares after I started digging around in it, after I'd already set it up. And so this is basically going to be the opt-in. You can see that it has a picture of me. It's actually a video, and then a picture just pops up with a free giveaway of some sort that you punch in your email, and you'll get either entered to win or you will receive right away. And then this is the thank you page. And actually, I probably can show you what this thank you page looks like. This is what the thank you page actually looks like, where this clicks over to a YouTube video. And so what happens is the email address goes into there, and then it get captured into here under contacts on ClickFunnels. I believe that software, and I'm still in the process of going through and learning this, but I believe the software we have here, which is Convertkit.com, which I've heard really good things about, is the email autoresponder that I'm going to be using. And the emails that get captured through the ClickFunnels opt-in page here will get captured on ClickFunnels, and then this software somehow integrates with ClickFunnels, which I'm going to be setting all this up tomorrow. And then once those are set up together and they're linked together in some fashion, then when somebody puts in an email, the process or the steps that happen after that is that I can have everything set up so that it is automated, in the sense for, say, the first month or 2 months. It takes all that work up front to set everything up, but the email goes in, the person gets their free whatever it is that they're signing up for automatically through Convertkit. So you put in an email address, Convertkit automatically sends out an email with the attachment, or there's something called a double opt-in. I don't know enough about it to know if it's I would be using that or not using it, but that is an option if you want to increase the quality of your list, but your list is going to be much smaller then. So they're going to have that that gets sent out automatically with the free download or whatever it is. At that point, they'll be on a sequence of emails. So each one of those emails, there's a specific, template or structure that seems to be very common for people who are building funnels for email marketing. And that is going to be set up so that it goes every 2 or 4 days or something like that. It sends out an email with a new educational learning or whatever offer that might be. And it's not just selling something, it's more so just trying to provide value for what the audience actually signed up for. So if they're signing up for something in regards to fitness and related products around there, then it should be something very, very relevant to that, because you don't want to. The whole objective is just trying to provide value to the people who actually asked to be on your list to receive your emails. So that is the process that you'll go through, and that could just go on indefinitely, whether it's once a week or twice a week that the emails go out, and um, it looks like each email, when done, I guess, effectively, can have a range. You could get something, say, between a beginner might get something between 50 cents to $1.50 per email, essentially, in terms of the value, versus somebody who has a lot more experience, depending on the market niche they're in, might get somewhere between $2 to $5 per email. So it really depends on what people are focusing on, whether you're trying to use that as a gauge or not, or what's going on. But even if I took the low end of 50 cents and I was able to get 100, about 33 opt-ins per day, that's about 1,000 per month, and that would be $500 additional at the low end. And I'm assuming that'll continue to compound. Maybe that's the initial, not the lifetime value, just in terms of going into the funnel, of how much they would get on that first initial piece. I don't have the data on there, but it would appear that probably 50 cents per email seems kind of reasonable target to try to shoot for. By the way, I'm going to show you my actual. This is Mailchimp, and I'm using Mailchimp just because I've used it before to capture emails from the link down below. If you want to sign up for something free, which is Cartering, I'm going to be doing a drawing on May 1st, so you can put in your email. It's Linktree. Go to the bottom section and just enter your email. What happens is your email goes into Mailchimp. So there's a Linktree down there, and it pulls up. If you click on the Linktree, it's the first link in the description, and I'll have 6 or 7 different options in there. When you do open it up, it's the very bottom option, and it looks like a lime green or bright green background with the same buttons. I'm just letting it load here to actually show you. You punch in your email address on there, and what happens is that actually was linked. Linktree is linked with Mailchimp, and I had to do something by copying the code. So this is what it looks like. You just go to the bottom here and punch in your email if you would like to win that bottle. It's completely free. I'll ship it out and everything. Just put in your email down below, and you'll be entered to win that. So this has been since I got this set up. This is probably when I announced it, and this is just people randomly noticing it. But I don't know if the data for today, which is April 15th, has actually come in yet, or if there's just nobody who signed up today. So that just means more work and opportunity for me. But I'm going to continue to keep updating this along, and also the progress as I move forward through this, and how much money I make. So if you want to follow along with that, make sure you press that subscribe button so you can get notified when I post new videos. Appreciate it. Peace.